Welcome to Yogability. We're going to have a little look at the press to handstand. So with your press to handstand, there's loads of different progressions. At any point you want to stop, you can. The most important thing in your press to handstand is that you're quite comfortable in getting the shoulders over the hands. So to practice first, hands are slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Same as we do in our handstand, so we're gripping into the floor, keeping the arms straight. From your downward dog, we're going to try and rock the shoulders over the hands and then try and push back. So as far over the hands as you can and push back. And again, and if you can, just try and keep practicing this, eventually trying to hold that position, so shoulders as far over the hands as you can and push back. So the second progression from there is if you're quite comfortable there, we're going to walk your feet in a little bit closer together. It doesn't matter if your knees are bent, so you're a little bit further over the hands and push back. A couple of times. Just really try and get the feeling of shoulders over the hands. From there, we can try and jump the feet in. So over the hands, shoulders over the hands, and we're jumping the feet wider than your hands. From there, we're going to try and slow the jump. So as you jump, we're going to try and keep the arms straight. We're going to try and hold the feet in the air a little bit longer. And then next, we're going to grab a box. So we're going to use the box. If you're at home, you can use the sofa or a bed or something. We just want something to put your feet on. So to progress what we've just been doing, hands are exactly in the same position, feet are on the box. I want to try and rock the shoulders over the hands, push back, eventually lifting one leg off, over. And if you're okay there, you can start trying to lift the leg off, or you can try and lift both. So you're going to try and walk the feet in, shoulders over, try and lift both feet and lower. So eventually you're going to try and walk your hands in a little bit closer to the box. So you're going to try and come a little bit closer, and then we're going to try and hold that position, try and lift the feet and then lower. Okay, so if you're okay there, the next progression is to try and lower the box. Some people find the next progression easier than using the box, but it depends on your flexibility or mobility of your legs. So after using a box, we're going to lower the step. So I've used plates. With a press to handstand, you can use different variations. So you can use straddle, single leg or pike, and it depends on your flexibility. So with a straddle, you need a little bit of hip mobility and hamstring mobility. So I'll show you the straddle first. We're going to try and drop the hands to the floor. So again, we're rocking up as high as you can onto your tiptoes. Keep the arms straight, and eventually you want to try and lift your feet out and then lower. So you can eventually try and get a little bit more body weight through the arms. When you get used to it, you'll get more control, and you can lift and then lower. With your step, so you're going to try and step one foot on the plate, and we're just going to try and lift as slow as you can into your handstand. So one leg stays in the air, drop the hands, shoulders are over the hands. I want to try and lift the bottom leg without jumping. So same again, if you can't get that high to start, it doesn't matter, just really try and fight not jumping the bottom leg. So lean over and then lower. Eventually you'll progress to a little bit higher. And then with the pike, so if you're limited in hamstring flexibility, then this will be a little bit harder. But exactly the same as your straddle. Hands on the floor, try and lift, keeping the feet together. I want to try and lift the feet and then drop, and eventually get higher and higher. And the progression from that is you can get rid of one plate, eventually try and get rid of another plate, and then we're just trying to practice getting the control. So you're onto the floor, you can rock back, get a little bit of momentum, up nice and high, squeeze into the floor, want to try and lift, eventually try and lift all the way up, and then lower down.